don't think this is working. Is it working? Can you guys hear me? There might be an audio issue. Hello. Can you guys hear me? Is the audio okay? Hello. Is audio? Yeah? Audio is okay? Sweet. As I was saying, I'm dry aging ducks. So I'm just gonna show you guys how I break down a whole duck into all its parts right now. But I'm gonna change, hello. Sorry. Just dropped you guys. Hello. This might be better. Does this work? Is the music too loud? Then I'll lower the music. But anyway, break down some ducks. I got a lot to do, so I'm gonna do this now. Any duck aging questions? Let me know. This is a little far from me. It's a little too far from me. This might be better. Okay. I will make a short on this. Actually, I already have a short on Instagram, and I'm gonna post it tomorrow on YouTube of how to break down a duck. I've made Chinese style Peking duck, but this time I'm doing more French style duck, roast duck. Anyway, Daffy Duck, sorry. Actually, I need a drink first. Come with me while I grab a Dr. Pepper. This is my Friday night. How y'all doing? Drinking a diet Dr. Pepper. It's not good for me, but it's my treat because it's Friday night. And this is the most riveting Friday night you guys will ever see. Oh, come on. So shaky. This is my apartment. I've had dry-aged duck and I've had dry-aged breast and thigh, but it depends how you cook the leg. Like cooking the leg, you can either dry-age the leg and confit it and you get more of a duck funk flavor, but when you dry-age the breast, you get more of the skin, which you can also crisp up nicer when it's dry aged. And then the other part is dry aged fat tastes way more like when you get a duck from the store, especially when it's frozen, you just throw it on the pan. Like you see all those videos of people like making duck. The thing is, all their fat is really chewy. And it's like kind of bouncy, but then when you age it, the fat melts more. So that's why I think it's better. And you need at least 2 weeks of aging, so that's all. Alright, I gotta start. I'll show you guys what I do. So, ducks here. I am making canard. Jesus. Screen's a bit far from me, but I'm gonna make this work. One day. My music, oh, thank you. At Utopia, my music playlist is all on my Spotify. If you just look up my name on Spotify, you'll see all my playlists by genre. So, oh my god. Okay. Let me transfer these real quick. All right. So this is our dog. Let this drain off a bit. Okay. I have to do this 6 times, so. My ideal knife, Honeski. Honeski? I don't know how to pronounce it. There we go. So first thing is neck off. You can also take off the skin from the neck. So you have skin, neck. All these bins of shit now. Okay, bins. I am not the owner of HU Hospitality. I didn't even know that was a thing. I'm gonna take this. Put it away. So you follow. Wing. Other side. Wing. Go off of this. Then, what's next? Leg. I can't really show you guys this part, but you basically cut down the leg. You just take out, it's like similar to chicken. So, same process. Break off the hip joint. Oh, this is not cutting. Okay, and then holding the leg. I can't really show you guys this because I'm just so looking. Leg. Anyway, I don't know, I just decided to go live because I was just going to be bored tonight. Either talking to myself or talking to some people. Like, where's Owen Hahn? He doesn't live with me. He lives on like the other side of LA. Okay, the difference between dry-aged duck, or any dry-aged protein, and a regular protein is essentially when you're dry aging something, you're letting the enzymes in the protein break down more of the muscle proteins. So like, long story short, it's a way to tenderize the meat as well as just add more flavor and more funk. And funk is not the right word to describe it, but it's the best way I can describe it. I don't know how else to describe it. So, particularly with duck, if you dry age duck, you get a more crispy skin. It's drier and easier to crisp up. I'm just taking off the tail now, so it's the tail with like the skin. And then if you want, I can separate these. So I put the bone of the tail with all the other bones to make stock. But it's like, what is this? It's like back skin right here. Peel that off as well. So you have skin there. And then you basically have this guy, right? Almost there, not quite. You gotta take off the drumette. So it's just so hard for me to explain and show, but you basically cut around the joint and pop out the drumette. I don't know how else to describe this. There you go. Come on. Pop out this joint. I'll do a full video on how to dry age and prep duck later. But it's quite a fun protein to work with. It does take a while though. What other questions you guys got? Do you have to rub ducks with vinegar before you age them? I'm gonna do a vinegar bath. I'll show you guys. I'll show you the seasoning after I do all of these. Oh my god, there's so many questions. Yo, the borderline sauce got you laid. That's sick. Do I recommend suiting? I've been you're going to Bangkok a couple months. I like suiting. I'm also a sucker for fine dining, so like, if you're also a sucker for fine dining, I would go. But, you know, to each their own. Pop out this fucking joint. Sorry, I can't really talk. I can't read comments while I'm doing this. I should have planned this out better, but whatever. Nice. Wing. So you have this crown, and I'll do all the other ones before I break this down. So I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna put this on the side. I'm gonna keep going, but what other questions are there? I'm listening to, if you go on my Spotify, this is Golfos. It's Paza and Dennis Cruz. They're like collab projects. But I do have playlists on my Spotify, so. Do you have a dishwasher or anything? Or hand wash? I did both. Why did I come back from Japan? I live in LA.
I really liked, I know I'm so behind on the Japan content. I literally have like over a terabyte of footage from Japan. I just need some more time to edit all this freaking footage, but there's a lot of Japan content, and I live here. I was always gonna come back. I just moved there. I lived in Japan for essentially 2 months this year. And I learned so much there. I highly recommend trying to work in Japan if any of you guys are considering this career. The way they work there is just, and I have this in my interviews, or I have this in my content when I post it, but Japanese workers just look at work culture way differently than Americans. It's like so much loyalty, and I just have a lot of respect for every person I met in Japan working. All right, you pop out the joints. Cut off this leg. Leg. Oh, what am I doing? This way. Ooh. Like. All right, I need to catch up on these questions. I'm sorry. I'm like half focused on doing this and half trying to.
Oh yeah. What are some of your spots to eat in LA? I'm an LA girl. Fuck. You know, this is like not a good answer. I don't know LA that well, even though I grew up here. I don't go out to eat a lot in LA because truthfully, I think LA food is just so overpriced for what the fuck it is. There's a couple new omakases coming into LA that I want to try, like Udatsu, or my pop-up at Budenoki. Budenoki is just like a fun time. Food's good, a lot of good drinks. Where else is Yongsuzan is my favorite in LA. Yongsusan. My family would always go there for like my birthday, graduations, everything. It's like traditional, for lack of a better term, North Korean food. Traditional North Korean like royalty cuisine. And that's where I grew up eating a lot as a kid. What other questions you got?
Okay, tail, skin, one more crown.
66 area, I'll use Asian food.
Yeah, Asian food is just better in 66 and SGV. Like, I don't know, all the Asian food in LA Central is either Korean food, that's good. Little Tokyo is good, but everything else is so overpriced for like what? For like fucking what, you know? Taking out the drumettes again. I love LA, but I also have it. I've got my gripes with LA. Okay, wing.
Okay.
Chill out with a knife? I have to use a knife. What else am I gonna do? I'm gonna chill out with a knife. It's the most awkward technique to do this, but it's the only way. My teacher taught me to use a knife like this for breaking down duck because it's so awkward. But there's no other way. Another crown.
Oh, this is gonna take a while. Okay, at Utopia, which Michelin star restaurants did you go to in Tokyo when you were at Sugawabo?
I ate at a lot of fucking places. I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram, but I posted a good amount of them. You know, Tokyo doesn't give a shit about... I think Japan doesn't care about Michelin Guide. They really don't. Like, Michelin Guide's overrated there. Michelin Guide is just for foreigners who like don't know any better on what to eat and what's good. Tabalog is like, if you are, I think have more of a Japanese palate, you want to use that to look up places to eat in Japan. So I went to a lot of good kaiseki and omakase and French in Japan, but Michelin Guide's overrated. Anyway, I didn't even answer your question, but like, I went to Sushi Sho, Sushi Hashimoto, Sushi Shunji for omakase, Oriori Fuji. I'm just naming a bunch of Japanese words now, but Oriori Fuji was the other Japanese kaiseki I went to that was really good. Where else did I go? Fuck. Shinohara, Ginza Shinohara was my favorite meal of all time in Japan. Actually, the most insane meal. Kaiseki as well. That man knows what the fuck he's doing with food.
Alright, I'm missing so many questions.
Owen Han doesn't live with me. We used to live together, not anymore. I have no idea where he is right now. I'm not his father. But Owen lives on the other side of town as me, so I don't see him that much. Saw him last night, but I don't see him as much as I would like to. So I don't know where Owen Han is. To you asking me.
Okay. What's your most expensive knife versus your dream knife?
I honestly don't want to share how much my most expensive knife is because it's expensive, and I don't know if it's just ridiculous. My dream knife is probably around 10K US. I don't know exactly what it is, but I kind of have an idea. I might just switch the camera angle so you guys are like standing next to me. Come back to Bali, Indonesia. I am actually going in a few weeks to Southeast Asia, but I don't think I'm going to Bali. Okay, so basically, you cut along the spine. This is so hard to explain, but when you pull out the oyster, when you get to it, that's basically it.
Fuck, I cannot read this fast enough. I've never been to Toronto, I do want to go. Have you heard about the one-star ice restaurant Minimal in Taiwan?
Is that like the dessert place? I don't know if I have been. I think I've heard of it though. I think they do like desserts, right?
How would you get into fine dining without any culinary experience?
you gotta start where you can. It's a long journey. You gotta start somewhere, ask if you can stage there, get experience there, next spot. Or stay there for a while. Depends how much they're willing to teach you and help you grow. Some places don't want you to grow and it's bad. So, depends.
Do a knife throw. I would rather not.
I love Nick DiGiovanni, but damn, dude, I cannot do a knife throw, man. That's sacrilegious. If I threw a knife and the knife maker follows me on Instagram, if he saw me throw a knife, I don't think he would ever sell me a knife again. It's just like respect for, and I'm not saying Nick isn't respectful, but I do think it's disrespectful to throw a knife, especially when it's craftsman knife.
Nick's knives that he's throwing aren't craftsman knives, so I don't find it that offensive, but if it were a craftsman knife and throwing it, that'd be no bueno. Wait. Ugh. This is wings. Where did I put the wings? Oh, okay. I want an Akiri. They look bussy. I mean, the Akiris are great. I love the Akiris as well. I also started using Usubas, USUBA, which is also a vegetable chopper, but it's single bevel, and it's a bit different. I like it, but if you're not used to it, it's a bit. You have to be comfortable with single bevel knives, but I do think it's better. Where's this bone? There you are. Come to Papa. Let's go. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna switch my camera angle so you guys can see what I'm doing more. Oh. Alright. Hola. You can kind of see what I'm doing here now. Is this the best way to do it? Shit. I don't really know. What is the best way for you guys to see what I'm doing? Hello. Is fabricating the right term here? Yeah, you fabricate a fish, fabricate a duck. I don't know, Chef Malin said that term and I was like, that makes sense. Fabricating. How tall am I in centimeters? What is 4 foot in centimeters? Here. I'm gonna try, shit. I'm gonna try this angle. Does this work? Is that better? I think it works. Any thoughts on pecking, Muscovy, and Moulard? So you guys understand what he's saying? He or she, I don't know their pronouns. They're different breeds of duck, and different breeds have different tastes, and some are gamier than others, some are bigger than others. I prefer pecking. They're smaller, they taste cleaner to me. Also, most people don't like the gamey taste of duck. I do, and you get that a lot from Rohan and Muscovy. I mean, Moulard and Muscovy. Moulard and Rohan. I prefer Peking duck. That's my preference, but I also like the other ones too. Here, I'm gonna switch this. Here we go. I think this is a lot more personal looking, huh? Okay. In Tokyo right now, what's my recommended knife store? Okay, you're gonna have to write this down because I feel like whenever I say Japanese words, if you don't know Japanese, like if I heard a Japanese word, it'd be hard for me to be able to write it down. So Aritsugu, Aritsugu. There's one in Tsukiji, and then Masamoto's. I don't have a knife from them, so I can't say anything. But I heard they're good. And Nenohi is my favorite, but I'll be honest, Nenohi is quite expensive, and there are comparable knives of similar quality at a cheaper price. Nenohi just has a really good brand behind it, so they're like a more luxury, premium brand. But those 3 stores in Tokyo, I'd recommend going to. So I'm just taking off the neck and separating the neck from the fat and the skin on it. Oh my god, so much freaking duck. How do I take line cooking to the next level? I'll be honest, I don't know the answer to that. I'm not really a line cook. I didn't work for years in restaurants. Every line cook I've met, I mean, it's like reps, right? It's like getting good at one thing, moving on to the next thing, being aware and learning constantly. Shit, come on. Just cut easily right there. There we go. I don't know, every day I'm trying to figure out how to get better. That's all you can ask for, right? From yourself is just get 1% better every day. Then by the end of the year, you're like, fucking doing great. Duck. So, for the leg, can you see this? It's like not the best angle. Basically, you pull out on the leg, cut down, make slight cuts, try not to go into the meat, and then you follow the rib cage on the bottom until you hit the bottom. I don't know if you guys saw any of that. Collab with Asanebo style. I know. I've never met him, Asanebo, but my good friend is his like apprentice, or was, and opened Brothers Sushi. And that's all. I don't know shit about Asanebo. I've never even had his food there, so I can't even say anything about it. So, okay. Taking off the legs, flip it around, pop the joints. Oh. You want to pop it out of its socket completely. And then put the duck on its side. You have this leg like flinging up, right? You follow the rib cage and you kind of pull the duck. You're not really cutting it, you're just slight, cuts along the meat. And then you get to a point where you can pull out the oyster. See what I'm doing? I don't know if you guys can see this at all, but it just kind of pulls out, right? That's it, duck leg. Repeat on the other side. We're following the same path.
Oh, the oyster did not want to come out. It's fucking annoying. Whatever. Anyway. That's, ish. I'm gonna take out the back skin. You see the skin right here? You take this off. So you just kind of pinch it. Gentle cuts, hugging the rib cage. See this? Skin. And then I'm gonna take out the drumettes now. How long do you usually have to prep for dinner parties? Depends on what I'm making, but shit, it can take fucking forever. Depends. I try to spread it out amongst a few days. Depends how complicated the dishes are, that's all. I have made Peking duck. I've just never, actually I posted a video on it like January 1st, 2022. It was really good, but not my focus right now. You know, like they say not to point the knife to you when you're first learning how to hold a knife. You break a lot of those rules when you get into like butchery and stuff. Like this knife is very close to me. But basically I have to pull this wing towards me, the drummet towards me, so I don't cut into the breast. Oop. That's basically it. I don't know if any of this makes any sense because you guys can't really see what I'm doing. It's kind of hard, but. I also bought a kakigori machine. Fuck, I wish I had like a thing that could tell me what you guys are saying. Hey, what are the fundamentals you think someone should start learning if they want to get into cooking more seriously? Knife skills and understanding. For me, when I started learning about French stocks and basics and sauces, that's when everything else kind of opened up more for me. Also, sous vide helped a lot because sous vide helps you. Sous vide is SOUSVIDE. If you guys don't know, aren't familiar with it, it's a method of cooking things in a precision-controlled water bath. It's gotten a lot more popular on like the consumer side the last few years, but understanding the science of cooking helps a lot with understanding what you're cooking and why. At least my brain works very like sciencey when it comes to food, because I want to know why things work the way they do. So that's just me though. I don't know what the fuck else I'm doing in my life. Is the oyster the hip joint? Yes, it's like behind the hip joint. That makes sense. What's your favorite Chinese food? Peking duck. Roast style. Have you ever made hanabi? I have no idea what hanabi is. I am a J. Kenji Lopez alt fan. I think he explains food very science-like as well, and that's why I like his stuff. And now I just would cut off this tail. Where's the joint that breaks? There we go. And this is the duck's butt. Anyway, that's the crown. Oh my god, I have 2 more ducks to do. It's been like 40 minutes. Oh my god, actually, I should be in the habit of wiping down my board between each time I do this. Okay. I have still been working out. I've been working out a lot.
So douchey, sorry. Yeah, I still work out a lot. It's one of my favorite things to do now. I actually think it's one of the best things that's happened in my life this year. Oops. Oops, this way.
Okay. How old you, bro?
I am 27. I'm a little... I don't know how old you guys are on this stream live, but I feel like I'm pretty young. I got a lot to learn. Hello. Where's the joint? Oh, there we go.
Okay. Any tips for pairing flavors or like making a certain flavor the star? I feel like a lot of what I cook tastes the same. Copy. Like, copy a restaurant's flavor. If you go eat at a restaurant, you're like, that dish was really good. Ask the waiter again, like, what was in the dish, and then try to copy it, and try to copy that flavor profile. And then do research, nerd out, look online of like why certain ingredients are in whatever sauce you tried or whatever flavor profile you just ate.
Copying is how so many things get done in the world. I don't know if like that's a controversial opinion or not, but dude, I learned to cook because I was just copying people online. I was like, oh, how do you do this? How do you do that? X, Y, Z. Okay.
You can use a regular fridge to dry age.
I'll be honest, it will smell up your fridge. It's not bad, but it's annoying when it smells like funky duck in your fridge. Okay, so you flip this, pop the goddamn joints. There we go. Then you have this whole leg.
Can I read this? You mentioned the bones for stock. Have you thought about processing the skin and scraps for duck fat? Is it worth the effort?
Ray, yes. Well, it depends depends how resourceful you want to be, right? Like, yeah, I would take all the skin and I'd render it down with some fat I have in the fridge. And then I use that fat to confit, and then the skin that rendered usually gets crispy as like a duck skin crumble, and you can put on stuff. So depends, how resourceful you want to be with your food. Or you can just chuck it all into something and make a duck ragu or a stew or something. It's like the easier way to do it. I'm trying to take out this freaking leg right now. Ooh, there we go. Okay, so I'm at the oyster. Hello. Let me just pull out. Oh, there we go. Leg. All right. What other questions we got? Oh yeah. Do you like Miso Black Cod? I do. Taylor Beck. Check out the Food Lab. Yeah, check out the Food Lab by J. Kenji Lopezal. Great book. Also, he started. I don't know if he started, but he made Serious Eats really popular. Serious Eats is like pretty credible recipe website with a lot of science-based stuff. So I would recommend. Hello. Okay. I should have done it this way. What else y'all got? Any underrated book suggestions? I like Mandy Lee's book, Art of Escapism Cooking. I feel like that's underrated. Also just did a video shouting it out, so Art of Escapism Cooking by Mandy Lee. I'll check that out. There we go. Do you recommend a cooking board? Do you recommend buying cooking gear from Japan? I like my black cutting board from Japan. That's my favorite. Were you inspired to cook because you enjoy it, or were you inspired by a chef person in your life? I started cooking because I was starving. Like, I needed to eat. I didn't have anyone cooking for me, so I just had to learn based out of necessity. And then I started to like it, and that's when it really turned from a chore into a hobby, and now a job. So. Can this thing fucking break off on me? I wish I were faster at this. I'm currently working at Spago in pastry and want to expand to my own pop-up place one day. How did you get into doing pop-ups? One, shout out Spago, and like a lot of respect for you working at Spago pastry. Must be fucking hard. I don't know. I think pop-ups. I'm not the traditional route where I started doing pop-ups out of college just for fun with friends, and then I got more serious into cooking. Whereas you're already serious into cooking and pastry, and I think you just need to slowly build a team of chefs and cooks who are and someone that can run front of house for you, and promote on social media, friends of friends. Start word of mouth first, and then pop out, and then work from there. You know, it's like a grind, but mad respect. Pop out this freaking joint. Hello, there we go. Another duck, another dollar. Oh my god, I'm almost done with these ducks. I commented this on your video that dropped today, but oh, that's Brandon. I read your comment. Thank you, man. It meant a lot to me. It was very sweet of you. And I hope your whole private chef journey is going well, because shit, that must be fucking hard. Doing private chefing and having to basically be like a semi-cater, semi-chef, semi-like prepping somewhere, moving all your shit around. It's not fucking easy at all. So, respect to you, man. These fucking ducks and trim, Jesus. Just looking at ducks all day. Have you been to any countries in Europe? I was just in Spain. Like, when was I in Spain? August? Yeah. Would you ever take a mentee? I mean, I'm not opposed to a mentee. Shit. Do you guys like this camera angle, or should I switch it up to what it was before? Angles chill. Yeah, the front thing, like I had the camera over there. You can see me this way, but this one is like a lot more intimate. Oh, this one's better? Okay, cool. Why don't you use your hands to pop with the joints? I do use my hands to pop with the joints. I'll show you. I'll show you right now. Have you been listening this whole class, sir, ma'am? Let me take out the fat in there. Okay, what else? Do you like playing pickleball in your free time? I have played pickleball. I used to play pickleball with my ex. So, I don't really play pickleball anymore. No, pickleball's fun. Okay, so I cut the legs right here, right? So I hug the rib cage, not the rib cage, but like the spine. So I cut the thigh out, do the other side too. Try not to cut into the meat. And then you basically just follow the fat line. I need to do a better job showing the camera angle later. And then, look. So I have, these legs are ready to pulp. You turn it around, use your hands, you pop out the joint. You hear that? Other side. Same thing, done. Did I pop that one out? Yeah, I did, okay. So I take it back on its chest, hold up the leg, and I cut right along the spine. And I'll pull out the oyster in a sec. It won't fucking come out for me. Like so. That leg got fucked up. Same thing on this side. I'm just gonna follow the, here we go. See this? Does this make any sense to you guys, class? Class, does this make sense? Ooh. So, back spine's right here, going this way. Hold a knife. My weight is going down onto the spine. I'm following basically where the leg meets the spine. Can you see that? Right there. So from here, the oyster's right here, right? And if I just pull, breaking all these little tendons here. Hello. If I pull, see how the oyster's pulling out? It just pulled out like that. That is how you have the duck with the oyster intact right here. See how like, it's pretty clean, right? Right here, there's no oyster. That's how you do it. Take off the back fat right here.
If I visited Austin, Texas, I have. I'm gonna say something very controversial right now. I didn't really like the food when I went to Austin, but maybe it's like a palate thing. Have you tried duck blood in Sichuan dishes? I've had beef blood and pork blood. I don't think I have duck blood, but I definitely want to try. Can I make classes like this? Classes, I love this. I used to do classes during COVID, just for fun, before I even did content. Maybe I will. Fuck it. I don't know, why not? What am I reading right now? Have you been so far as to Camp Will Have Be? I did not understand that one, I'm sorry. How do you take care and maintain kitchen towels? Wash them as soon as you can after you use them. Try to wash them like every night. What was the Diddy comment? I don't know the difference between geese and duck. I actually have not eaten a lot of goose in my life at all, so I can't say. Sorry for the noise. Excess fat here, trim. Same thing here, trim. And then I pull on this fat right here and I follow the back, I follow the spine bones from here, if that makes sense, to take out skin and fat. Face it towards me, try to do the same thing. Underneath the bones. And then I have the tail left, and I basically just, there's a sweet spot where you just cut through, yeah, you sweet spot and you take out the tail. And then now, this is the last one, the drums, and that's it. Hi. Any apartment kitchen hacks? I have a bajillion, but I don't even know where to start. I mean, I set up my kitchen at home almost like a restaurant kitchen. I'm just very organized with everything. I try to be as organized as a restaurant kitchen in my home.
if that makes any sense, but hello. Break up for me. There we go. Slice this off. Okay. Bob. I know you guys literally can't see what I'm doing, but let me try to move this angle. There we go. Is that better? Hell yeah. What are you doing with the duck? I'm processing them to dry age. Fabricating ducks here. How much food goes to waste? Do things get lost at the back of your fridge? Honestly, like yes, there's some food waste. Like it's inevitable in every kitchen. Like I can't imagine anyone saying zero waste. But I don't have that much waste. I think over the years as I got better at cooking, I have much less waste than I used to. I don't have anything that's like spoiling in my fridge right now, if that's what you're asking. I always figure out a way to use something. So it's taken time and creativity and learning from others of like, oh, how do I use this? How do I not waste that? Vacuum sealing things, freezing them, also great. Why don't you break right here? Ah, there we go. Can this fucking work for me? Hello. Just. Ta-da! I'm not even done yet. I have so much more left to do. But I'm going to first clean up here a little bit. What are y'all saying? What's steaming in the pan? I'll show you. I'm gonna blanch the ducks in vinegar, water, and salt. So that'll be. I'm not even close to done yet. I'm like halfway done. The hard part's over. Okay, let me wash this really quick. Sorry, 1 second, y'all. All right. What up? Oops. I'm not still in Japan. I am back home. Why does this thing want to rotate? Hello. What's going on? I'm back. I've never made hot and sour soup. I would like to one day. Do I ever stream on Twitch? No. Do you have a Chinese, Japanese ancestry? No. I'm full Korean. What are you preparing the duck for? I have some dinners later this month that I need them for. Okay. Let me show you what I've done. Let me show you what I've done so far. Hold up. Those are 6 ducks, legs. Oh, why don't you focus? Legs. My camera's not focusing, is it? Hello. Those are the wings and necks, and then that's all fat and skin from 6 ducks. So then over here, Chinese red vinegar, salt, 6 liters of water, and this is my spice mix. So I do cloves, star anise, cinnamon, or specifically cassia cinnamon, Sichuan peppercorns, dried licorice, and fennel. And then I have a little tea baller that I put it all in, and some orange peel. But, all right, rotate this. Hello. Dance to the nut. How does this look? How's this? Is this angle better? Hey, Andy Cooks. When am I going to Australia? Fuck. I've never been to Australia. When is a good time to visit? Well, I'm gonna text you. But when is a good time to visit? Because I don't know. I am going to Southeast Asia end of this month, but I'll text you, Chef. How do you de-stress from a long day after work? Just spend time alone, treat yourself. Australia got all the scary animals. Oy. Okay. I still got more duck to do, so let me show you guys this. Some gloves. Whoa. Would you ever try out for MasterChef? I would. I mean, I just feel like I have too many other things going on in my life to do that. Because they wanted like 3 months of, I think it's like 3 months of shooting. I'm like, I have a life. I can't give up 3 months for that. What else? How much time are you able to dedicate to activities, hobbies outside of cooking? I'm lucky where I get to make my own schedule. So I get to choose how much I cook and have hobbies, right? So it varies. But I try to cook. I cook every day. That's like a given. I cook every day. How to stay calm when you have to work fast? Honestly, just trust your gut. Like, I mean, that's like practice in therapy, like learning how to soothe yourself, but assessing your emotions, assessing why you're feeling stressed out, recognizing that it'll all be okay, and then you continue, you know? That's it. So I'm taking off the back skin right now. That's right. So you just cut there. Cut same on the other side. I mean, why did I do that? You just pinch here, and you remove. I don't think I see this. And you remove the back. Ooh, remove the back skin. You do this for every duck you got. Hangma motel. I cannot speak Korean, unfortunately. See this back skin right here? Cut here. Cut along the spine. Peel it all off like that. Isn't that crazy? It's the most satisfying part. Do you own a centrifuge, a rotovap, more like food science equipment? I don't, but I have a Thermomix, a chamber vac. That's really it. I want a centrifuge. That'd be sick, and a rotovap, but those are like so expensive. Oh my God. I would like one. Anyway, I'm almost done here. So you take this, same thing. Cut here, up top, same thing on the other side. Cut here, up top, this part right here, pinch, just pull. Say you just pull this. Isn't that crazy? Back is just naked. I know some Japanese yakitori chef out there is like, no, you can get 20 more skewers out of that. But what else? My name is not literally just H. I just go by it. I have a Korean name. That's where my nickname came from. But H Wu or H is what all my friends call me. It's so satisfying. I do sharpen my own knives. It's a pain in the ass, but I do. It's good practice. My Korean name is Hyunwoo. Damn, how'd you fucking know? Y'all are nuts. I have not watched Running Man. Where do you get ducks from? D'Artagnan. D-A-R-T-A-R-G-N-A-N. D'Artagnan. It's my favorite ducks. Okay, almost there. Almost done with this shit. Oops, I should do it the other way. A collab with Guga. One day, maybe. I don't know, we follow each other on Instagram, but I've never said anything to him. Dun, dun, dun. Duck. Why am I doing this so late? Because I had a busy day today. That's the last thing I get to do today. Alright, I'm almost done. Now I just have to take out the spine. For reference, this takes way longer. I think if I was doing this alone. I mean, it would take longer. It would take. I can't fucking talk right now. I'm so dumb. I'd be faster. I think if I was doing this alone. I feel like you guys make me kind of nervous. Am I fucking up? Oh, come on. Get out of there. Okay. And that is the spine. Trim. Gross. And this is a duck crown, ready to go. I'm gonna put this down so I know. Okay. Another spine, another duck. What other questions you guys have? What do you see my life like in 10 years? With a restaurant, with same goddamn mental problems, same therapist. I don't know. Day by day.
No, I have plans for the future. I just, I don't know what they are exactly yet.
Duck, duck, goose. Have you ever tried game birds from D'Artagnan? Squab, grouse, and pheasant? I haven't from them, but I've like eaten them. I've only been working with their ducks, so I don't have any thoughts on their other game. Come on. Why don't you cut? Okay. Ba-da-ba. Quack, quack. Oh, hello. Can this fucking move for me, please? Okay. Almost there. I do always wear black. It's the only color I want to wear for the rest of my life. What is your drink of choice? I'm drinking Dr. Pepper right now. Diet Dr. Pepper. Therapy helps me. I like it. Did I win Chopped? You're gonna have to watch and find out. No question. Do I have a favorite frozen fish? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. I mean, like, what does that mean? What kind of frozen fish are we talking about? Come on, where's this fucking gun? And a duck. Send me a Wagyu, please. Where the fuck do I send it to? What shears am I using? They're like Shun shears. They're honestly okay. I've used better. It's not very sharp. It's actually quite dull, to be honest. But what are you gonna do? Sweet! Right. I've basically done it all. Shit. Okay. There's another duck crown. Ready for action. Okay. I need to clean up a bit and show you guys what I'm doing real quick. Here. Basically, legs, backs, wings, drumettes, skin, fat, 6 crowns. Capiche? Capiche, capuche. Yeah. Alright. I like the bear. I've watched the bear recently. Not as a fan. Okay. Almost there. Almost there. Take all these out. Legs up. Almost there. Clean all this shit up. Okay. Y'all can see me here, right? Cool. What are the questions? What are my thoughts on hex-clad pans? Very successful business. I don't think they're that great, to be honest. They're just not for me. I think they're super convenient. And they're great for someone that wants convenience over performance. That's it. I don't have a pet. What does a day in my life look like? It's honestly so chaotic. I mean, like, every day is like gym and I cook usually one meal for myself. But I'm either editing, filming, I just have to take my life usually week by week as I get random deals, random work opportunities that I have to like take things off. Yeah, I don't think hex cloths are also 100% non-stick. They're just. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just stainless steel pans with a Teflon coating underneath the stainless steel hexagon shapes. And that's it. But thank you, Josh. Appreciate it. Also to all the other people who said very nice things on this chat. Dog. Don't send me money. I appreciate it a lot, but I said this on another live. I thank you. I don't know if I can send this money back to you or not. I appreciate it a lot. That's your hard-earned money, but I like to take money from brands or events I do. I appreciate the gesture a lot. Thank you. But please don't donate. You gotta turn off donations on this. Wait, what did you say? What is your name? Corey? Recently started calling you Bum and Missile Pop-ups. Thanks, man. There'll be more. There'll be more pop-ups in the future. Yeah, it's time to replace the faucet. I need to tell my landlord to change it up. Let's sanitize this shit too. What else? Do I like the chaos or do you want more stability? It's gotta be a mix of both. I like organized chaos. Jesus. What else we got? I think culinary school is kind of, I don't know, it depends what you want to do. It teaches you a lot and it helps accelerate your career, but I also can't say I did not go to culinary school, so from what I've heard and the chefs I've met, it's not necessary to become a chef. And it could hinder your, it can help a lot and it can also hurt because of the debt. So it depends what you're looking for. Anyway. Fuck, I'm not done cleaning it. One sec. Forgot there was a live going on. Okay. It's cold water. You can never go wrong with Korean food. It's true. One moment, please. Cleaning up a bit. Setting up ice baths, sorry. Un momento, por favor. Solamente. One moment. One sec. Again. I'm back. Sorry. Okay. So. Okay. Let me explain. I have water boiling. Got salt. Got red vinegar. I have 5-spice along with licorice and an orange peel. So I'm gonna make all this right now. Give me a sec. You see this? There we go. A little T-baller. Bop. I just eyeball this. I don't really have a exact recipe, but Sichuan peppercorns, a few, star anise, cassia cinnamon bark. There's like different types of cinnamon, so this is the one that's mostly used for Chinese style cooking, I think. Don't quote me. Dried licorice sticks, I think. Should be. Just a few. Cloves. And fennel. And an orange. I got 2 bits. Orange peel. I do like and one more. Peels go in. Bop, skippity bop. And all my, oh shit. And all my spices should not be flying out like this. The fennel is like preventing it from closing. Okay. All my spices are like this. To clean up this fennel now. Okay, I have this. What am I reading? I am missing a lot of text here. What pots and pans do I use? All Clad, DeBuyer, Maiden. Yeah, most of that. How old am I? I'm 27. What pots? Do you prefer this or a sachet or cheesecloth? I prefer that because it's just so much easier to clean. But that's it. Hello. Oh fuck! I'm just getting more water. So, Le Creuset. I like Le Creuset. I don't think it's overrated. I think it's just overpriced for what it is. So, I like Le Creuset. It's just a bit pricey for what it is. Any plans to come to Oz? Shit, I don't know. Maybe. Okay, here we go. It's the pot of boiling water. Get it boiling. The spices, like, they color the water. That's not my pee. Salt. It's about 5%. So 5% of all the water. And then vinegar is I do about half a cup. Half a cup of red vinegar. Oh, hello. Bop. That's it. Mix this around. So this is a blanch. This is like a 5% salt solution vinegar bath with spices, the spice for the ducks. So I'm gonna show you right now. I'll show you right now how this shit works. Good? Good. Okay. Sweet. Clean up. I have my ice bath right here. Actually, I'll leave the ice bath here so you guys can see. And it's every 30 seconds. Okay? Sorry. Got my ducks. Skin side down. 1, 2, 30 seconds. Just let it blanch. Oh. Okay. And that's really much, that's pretty much it. Timer went off, straight into an ice bath. Ice bath. And repeat. This thing needs to shut up. That's basically all I need to do for duck. Any questions? Blanching tightens the skin, cleans it. It also, tightens the skin, cleans it, and also like dyes it and spices it. Try adding maltose. One sec. Ruin my fucking ice bath. Move some ducks out of here. That's basically it. So you gotta do this twice. I do it twice. That's what my teacher taught me. Blanch it twice. It basically looks like this thing. It's crazy, huh? When is it easy to make videos like this? Oh fuck, I missed it. Is it easy to make videos in killing dishes? Oh, thank you. No, it's not easy. High as shit on a duck H2 duck live. I hope your high is going well. I don't know what your high is. I'm assuming it's weed, but hope it's going well. Okay. Woo. So I do this twice. So they've all been shocked in ice, and then I do it again. I'm blanching in red vinegar, 5% salt solution, and 5 spice with orange peel and dried licorice. Looks like this. My favorite food is, I don't know, duck is up there. Duck is up there, my favorite foods. Just curious, how many servings of a dish can you make with 6 ducks? Depends if you're making it like are you giving each person, because if you have 6 ducks, you have 12 breasts. On 12 breasts, you can give one person an entire breast, or you can give one person a third of a breast, a quarter of a breast. Depends how many slices you want. So it's 12 breasts, and it depends what how you're preparing it for it. So that's all. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Why got into duck? You know, Owen asked me the other day, he was like, what was your obsession with duck? Honestly, duck's fucking cool. I don't know, I was just like, I've always liked duck. I always thought it was such a enigma to like learn how to work with duck, especially for the home cook. And I was like, you know, I'm gonna figure out how to work with duck, because duck is just so like foreign to me as a home cook. Like, so I said, fuck it. And then I also love how it tasted when I was making it. It feels very rewarding. So it's honestly the best answer I can give you right now. What ice cream stabilizer do you use, or do you create your own? Right now I'm using Ava Cream. I'm using the same one too. My teacher uses a different one. I need to figure out what brand it is, but they're all kind of the same shit, to be honest. They're all like a blend of like guar gum and I can't remember the other stabilizers, but they're all kind of the same, to be honest. All right, another 30 seconds. Pop them in. Do I like Joshua Weissman? I do. I don't know him that well, so I don't really have an opinion. Do I like his content? I don't really watch that much, but I think he is very influential and he's influenced me a lot, so I do. If that answers your question. Duck, yeah. I'm gonna take out this fucking duck. Alright, shut up! How do I? Back in. One more. Seconds. Okay. These are chilling-ish. 7 seconds left. Oh. Sorry, I can't quite read these right now because I'm focusing on this at the moment. I need to get more ice in here pronto. Sorry, I'm gonna try to respond to these questions, but give me a sec. Give me un momento, por favor. Take out some of this water. One more round. Last one's here. So, duck in 30 seconds. Duck fat miso caramel for ice cream. Thoughts? Sounds good. I don't know why it took so long to respond. I know Salt and Straw used to do like a bone marrow cherry compote ice cream, which sounds good. I've never had it, but you can maybe go that route too, right? Like cherry works well with duck. Fruits go well with duck. So maybe that. Oh no, my ice bath has no room. Shit. There's no room in the goddamn ice bath. Okay. This is bad juju. Take this one out. This one's good. And bop. Alright. And now I'm done with these ducks. I put them in the fridge, let them dry age for 2 weeks. Skippity boppity bippity bop. Okay. Where am I going right now? I need to move this. Okay. One sec. One second. When's the next pop-up? Not for a while, to be honest. I'm working on my cookbook, so it's gonna be a while. But I'll have more. So I'm just cutting parchment paper to fit the bottom of these sheet trays. I'll show you in a sec. Sec. Cutting board recommendations. What kind of duck am I using? I'm using D'Artagnan's Peking duck. Cutting board, I like this one from Kamaasa. It's a black, hard, like rubber cutting board. Kamaasa is a Japanese kitchenware company based in Tokyo. Based in Tokyo? I don't know. But anyway, so I put the ducks like so. Yeah, peel out some ducks. I'll do that in a sec.
Okay.
I need this to sit upright. There we go. 1. Stay. You see how they have a slight red tint? It's from the red vinegar. And that's how you see like some of those Chinese roast ducks that are like red. It's from this. Or they might do dye, I don't know. Sorry, I've not been reading the questions. And beautiful, fucking beautiful. Okay. Dish.
That's it.
It's all the fucking duck. I take a picture of my work. They look like little babies. Look at this. Isn't that crazy, no? Look at this. Anyway. I said, at the end of the day, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I just do stuff that I was taught. And this is the way I was taught duck, so. That's also the end of this live, I feel like. Home methods for dry aging. You can use your home fridge. You can also buy like a portable, fan and it like battery powered fan and dehumidifier, so you can put it in your fridge. But yeah, if you're ever at Spago, I will let you know when I go. I don't know when I'll be going to Spago, but I have been wanting to go for a while, so thank you. I hope the pop-ups go well. Am I into wine and wine pairings? Yeah, I don't know much about wine, to be honest, but no. Okay, you might work with me one day. You work for Chris Ono? What knives do you use? I use the Honeski here. Honeske? I don't know, it's like a chicken poultry knife. What did I do after high school? I went to college. I studied business because I had no idea what the hell I was doing in my life. I would love shin ramyun, but I'm trying to eat healthy these days, and I don't eat a lot of processed stuff. You know the Yap sessions? I might do a podcast with Shota Nakajima, so there will be more yapping. I don't know if people, I guess you guys like it. Can't tell if that chugging is music or a machine going off the back. Oh, that's music, sorry. Anyway, I am going to head out now because I need to put these away and get back to work. I'm editing a video right now, but thank you all for joining this fucking 2-hour live of me just processing ducks. And yeah. Good night, y'all. Good morning, wherever you are. And I hope you enjoy my new content recently. And
I don't know how to end this shit. That's all. Good night.
Cheers.
Eh?